Now let's talk about the investment piece, and you've just announced quite an innovation there on the ULIP side, and I think there's a lot to talk about there because again, ULIPs when they came in with a flood, and there were people who were really buying them, but then there were concerns around mis-selling. They weren't really sold as very long-term products. Initially there was a 3-year lock-in, then it became a 5-year lock-in, but people thought, oh, every 3 years I'm supposed to get out and buy another one. Or rather, they were being told to do it that way. I think it lost the kind of, attraction for consumers back then.
Right.
Seems to be now re-emerging with a lot of innovation happening there, especially on the online side, if
Absolutely.
you were to buy it online.
Yeah.
Take us through the evolution of ULIPs as you've seen them, pretty much from the beginning till now.
Absolutely. So,
and then I'll talk about what you've just launched. It's
okay,
very
fine.
exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
So, I think it's the 4th generation of ULIPs that are getting undertaken today. So there was a time till 2008 when, till Lehman Brothers had struck us that everything in ULIP was looking very good, right? So even if there were high charges, they were getting hidden because the markets were very good. Okay. And in long term, generally fund management of life insurance is pretty good. So, and then when the market went bust, then IRDA noticed that all of us had not really done a good job of what we'd done. I think the sector is to blame, and they should fairly squarely carry that blame. From then there was a 2008 to 2010 when this entire change happened, when ULIPs, stopped selling almost.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's the 2nd generation. IRDA came up with a new set of guidelines. And finally, between 2008 to 2013, in fact, the 2nd generation prevailed when IRDA looked at the charges that we're charging the customer and ensured putting a very tight set of regulations around it. So just to give you a kind of idea that happened here was that typically if you bought a term of 10 years, let's say for a ULIP, today the charges are as low as 2.25%. Now this happened in that period, 2008 to 2013, it came in at that time. So that benefited the customer. That is far lower than any other sector for fund management.
Sure.
So 2.25% charges is nothing really. For equity, typically you pay a lot more in other sectors. 2013 till I'd say till last year, a lot of the insurance companies have been getting used to figuring out, can we just sell plain ULIPs and kind of make things happen. And the confidence in the customer has started coming back. The math for the life insurance companies has now started to fall in place. And now has come the time of innovation. And you're right, the 4th generation, I call it the new age ULIPs that are coming in. So in the new age ULIPs, we've started to see great value for the customer. First time we're seeing a lot of features thrown in free for the customer. Okay. It is in a way to get the customer to buy instead of getting a distributor to sell to ULIPs. And I think this is a great place to be in for the sector, where the customer wins and usually this is best bought online. And you'll see more and more happen.